Okay. Good afternoon. I think good. Yeah. If in Italian we say buonasera. uh, for today, we will discuss about material, about science, especially about food chains. Why? Because food chains it's easy, right? So I think for the first, it is the first like sharing session material discussion. I think it's better. I try to mm, uh, making with a simple topic and in easy to listen. I call listening. Easy to understand it. Okay, next. So, what is a food chains? Because it is just one direct, so maybe I'm not try to give to you. And anyway, food chains illustrate the pathway of energy of transfer between living organism through the process of eating and being eaten. Its fundamental concept in understanding how ecosystem function. But anyway, for today the weather is look like rainy. So sorry if my voice a little bit noisy, but I hope I can give you understand. Okay. So for the begin, we must learn about a producer. Producer meaning is energy start with a plane that create their own food through photosynthesis. Oh my god! We'll continue because the the rainy it's more better. So you know what? Producent always plain, always what is it? I forgot the term for that. Wait. So it's mean autotroph, yeah. So anything as long flan. And next is moving to consumer because consumer then it just producer or other consumer transferring energy up to the chain. So it's like next level of the chains. If in the tropic it's like in second or the consumer not just eats plants but animal also. And next is decomposer. Decomposer break down dead organism, returning vital nutrient to the environment. So that's why commonly decomposer it is from bacteria, fungi, and some of the decomposer also like uh, hyena like that. Okay, next. So, K1 of the food chains, of course, producer because producer making great own food, right? Primarily for to photosynthesis. Yeah, because in leaves have chlorophyll. So green plant, algae, and phytoplankton. And always in the best food chains, if in the tropic, it is the best out of or the first levels. And the next is consumer. Before we already about that, because the consumer not just eat the plant, also the others consumer. So have three kind of the consumer, like herbivore, plain eaters, rabbit, deer, and maybe elephant, like that. Carnivore meat eaters like tigers, eagles. Maybe you can know like a dog also, right? And omnivore, the animal eat plant and meat. So like human, bears, and the animal around us like chicken also, right? And yeah, the composer already. Uh, okay, so next, simple food chains example. So I think we already discussed about this since we are elementary school or maybe in full ground playground, but I'm not sure. But I believe since in elementary school already discussed about it, right? So in ecological have uh, two kinds interstitial chains, so like grass, rabbit, fox, and decomposer. So grass, its role for producer, rabbit role for consumer primary, and fox as secondary consumer, and the last decomposer when the fox is die. And next aquatic change, we know phytoplankton, right? If you are watching SpongeBob, I think you know about that. And then small fish as a primary consumer, large fish as secondary consumer, and predatory bird as tertiary consumer. So, oh, why? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot give to capture food chains because yeah. Okay, wait. I will put first. So that's why it's common, right? We see in the school grass, grasshopper, bird, snake, owl, and mushroom. And in aquatic chain, we have phytoplankton in here. Okay, I'm trying to zoom first. And then we have zooplankton. And next we have herring as a small fish. And then yellowfish tuna as third consumer. Next we have blue shark as for consumer. And then we have great white rock as a for consumer. F5. And last we have killer whale as a sixth consumer. And when the killer whale is die, uh, bacteria or fungi in marine will be big decomposer for it. Okay. Next, yes. So, it's the same, I think, right? It's the kind of food chains, and yeah, it is simple for the material because I think it's easy, right? Just reminder, but I try to um, uh but it's practice to exercise how to explain with English. So identity food chain component. Okay. Given the following food chain, identity the role of each organism. So for grass as a producer, goat as primary consumer, wolf as wolf. No. Wait. Sorry. Wait. Okay. Okay. So producer as a grass, primary consumer as a goat, secondary consumer as a wolf, and the composer we can using this bacteria. And remember, if you try to remember of the trophic, right? In here always producer. In here always consumer one. In here consumer two, and maybe have consumer 3, 4, 5, and the last is consumer n, or we can say predator. And yeah, for the composer, uh they are not in the tropic, right? And next, order the food chains. Eagle, grasshopper, grace. Okay, for the first is grass first as the producent, and then grasshopper as a consumer one, primary, and the next mouse as consumer three, consumer two, and eagle as a consumer three or predator. And the last, we need fungi or mushroom in here. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, consumer types. Okay. I think we know tiger as it is depend. Oh, omnivore. Sorry. Omnivore is bear, right? Because bear can eat plants or fruit, and sometimes meat also, like in the north, right? Or in the south, tiger as a consumer. It's common consumer tree or in the higher traffic, but it's depend also because in reality wave change tiger can also two or maybe four. I'm not sure. Depend on the uh chain. Okay, but yeah. So the importance of the food chain in ecosystem are backbone of ecological stability, ensuring balance and nutrient cycling. So that's why the life can must go on, right? Because yeah, producer need nutrient from the another animal, right? So ecosystem balance to maintain balance of population, preventing overpopulation, and of any single species, ensuring biodiversity. So that's why always have connective information with biodiversity, but it will next session or next meeting because I'm not prepared too much for this because uh the point is I will try to explain not explain find question about difficult problem and I'm trying to answer this. And then energy and nutrition cycling. Food chain facilitate the continuous flow of energy and the recycling of vital nutrient through producer, consumer, decomposer. Impact disruption. A disruption any level of the food chain can have profound and cascading effect on the entire ecosystem, leading to instability. So when the ecosystem not balanced, have have correlation with this, uh the trouble in ecosystem not stable, you know what, like burn forest or illegal logging, it's make the food chains in ecosystem trouble or not stable. Okay, so oh yeah, that's it. Okay, I find some question in uh literature about food chains. Sorry, in Indonesia actually because uh I think try to make in I'm trying to answer typical question, but I can find in Indonesian. So, ya, perhatikan jaring-jaring makanan berikut ini. Manakah pernyataan berikut yang benar? Produsen pada rantai makanan tersebut adalah Harga Ijo dan Ganggang. Sorry for typo in here. Ganggang Hornward. Okay, in here ya, as a producer, always in the first level in food chains, so it's correct. Udang air tawar adalah salah satu konsumen puncak pada rantai makanan. Udang tawar. So we can see udang tawar in here. I think it's wrong because konsumen puncak is not correct because uh, udang tawar in here for the first chain we can using here alga hijau, larva lalat kadis, ikan sunfish, and wait, I'm trying to find udang tawar ya. Actually, udang tawar we can say in consumer one ya, because udang air tawar must need alga, right? So it's wrong. And then populasi ikan lamor bass menurun jika ikan gijasatnya meningkat. Okay, of course it is correct. Why? Because jika populasi ikan lagar bassnya menurun, ikan gijatnya meningkat. Betul. Kenapa? Karena yang memakan ikan gijat berkurang, right? So, ini benar. Terus terjadi aliran energi dari ikan sunfish ke udang air tawar. So, let's check sunfish. Tidak ya, justru kan yang ada udang air tawar yang memakan ikan sunfish gitu. Berarti ini salah. Oke. Nah, oke. Produsen adalah organisme yang dapat makanannya sendiri, biasanya melalui fotosintesis dan buat panah, buat dari alga, gamma organisme lain. Tetapi tidak ada panah yang masuk ke mereka, menunjukkan bahwa mereka adalah sumber energi awal. Nah, yang kedua, jika populasi ikan mobas menurun, populasi ikan gijah shark mungkin akan meningkat. Kenapa? Karena populasi pemangsa dari ikan basnya menurun, sehingga tekanan predasi terhadap mangsanya akan berkurang, yang memungkinkan populasi ikan gijah shark untuk tumbuh dan meningkat. Oke, I think is oke. Sebenarnya ini tuh nggak begitu sulit ya, karena kan ini tuh sebenarnya yang ribet itu cara kita membaca si rantai makanannya, karena kan ini web chain ya atau jaring makanan sehingga sudah banyak kompleks seperti itu. Cuman yang kita fokuskan di sini adalah si pernyataannya. Mungkin itu dulu karena ini gampang. Next. Oke. Rantai makanannya kali ini kita temukan sangat simpel dibanding sebelumnya, tapi percayalah ini lebih susah karena yang mau kita jawab itu ada 4. Wait, let's see. Rantai makanan berikut ini menunjukkan interaksi antar spesies yang terjadi di suatu ekosistem padang rumput seluas 25,6 km. Nah, di tingkat high school, in level high school or university, kita itu udah menghitung ekologinya. Jadi itu udah skala luasnya. Nah, katanya apa? Pemerintah telah menyetujui suatu proyek yang akan menurunkan biomasa produsen primer secara permanen hingga 50%, menghilangkan semua kelinci dan rusa. Biomasa produsen primer sebelumnya itu 1.500 per meter kubik. Kubik kuadrat. Tentukan apakah pernyataan berikut benar atau salah tentang kondisi ekosistem setelah proyek tersebut berjalan. Nah, kita tahu yang menjadi produsennya itu adalah ilalang. Berarti yang ilalang itulah yang disebut dengan 1.500 km. Nah, jika pertanyaan yang kita jawab adalah jika efisiensi konservasi biomasa tiap kenaikan tropik sebesar 10%, maka biomasa elang yang mampu didukung ekosistem ini adalah sebesar 0,5 km per meter kuadrat. Nah, di sini kan biomasanya udah diketahui 1.500, kemudian turun sebesar 50%, jadi menjadi 750 kg. Ini tinggal kita kalikan aja yang 50%, maka nanti dapat hasilnya itu sekitar 750. Jadi bisa setengahnya kan secara mudahnya. Nah, kalau untuk herbivoranya gimana? Berarti 10% dari 750. So, 75. Nah, di sini yang dibilang adalah apa? Si elang. Nah, kalau elang kan berarti yang paling akhir tuh. Kalau kita masih ingat trofik, trofik itu level satunya adalah si produsen ilalang. Yang keduanya itu bisa 3 ya. Bisa kelinci, kelinci, rusa, and mouse. Right? Tikus. Nextnya kita ada anjing hutan dan elang. Berarti sebenarnya anjing hutan itu, wah harusnya 2 saja ya, sorry. Harusnya yang 2 itu kita bikin anjing hutan dan elang. Berarti paling atas kan. Nah, maka kalau dikalikan 7,5 hasilnya, karena kan semakin lama semakin naik, berarti 0,75. Sedangkan di sini 0,5. So, ini artinya pernyataan ini adalah salah. Kemudian biomasanya, anjing hutan akan meningkat melebihi biomasa elang. Karena di sini kedudukannya mereka setara, otomatis jawabannya adalah salah atau benar? Nah, kemungkinan bisa salah. Kenapa? Kalau memang secara gambar mereka sama, tetapi pada nyatanya kalau kita lihat, bisa nggak kalau di sini tuh anjing hutan yang jadi konsumer kedua, kalau yang di tingkat 3-nya itu adalah si elang. Karena ketika anjing hutan dan elanglah yang menang karena anjing hutan bisa saja tidak bisa melawan elang karena elang mematuk ya kan. Terus ketika mematuk dia bisa naik lagi, kan anjing hutan tidak ya. Jadi udah pasti kalah. Sehingga kalau misalnya ini tetap pakainya asumsi gitu. Jadi kalau anjing hutan itu tingkat 3, elang itu tingkat 4, berarti ini tuh sebenarnya harus kita pecah lagi sih sebenarnya. Jadi kita pakai asumsi lagi. Jadi yang ketiganya ini 0,75 si anjing kan. Udah pasti nasi elangnya itu 0,75 lebih rendah lagi karena 10% dari 7,5 itu 0,75. Jadi pernyataannya benar. Terus biomasa ilalang akan menurun akibat ledakan populasi tikus. Harusnya jawabannya benar atau salah? Benar. Karena bayangkan kalau misalnya dia ini makin banyak, tikusnya makin banyak gak? Nah, makanan tikusnya kan akan makin banyak juga. Jadi otomatis ilalangnya kan dalam membuat makanan dengan waktu terbatas. Sedangkan tikusnya butuh makan tiap hari. So that's why kalau ilalangnya pasti menurun. Jadi ini adalah benar. Tapi memang ini tuh dibuktikannya dengan waktu yang panjang ya. Gitu. Dan yang kedua, kelimpahan tikus dan elang akan berkurang drastis dan kelimpahan elang akan semakin meningkat. Padahal jelas-jelas tadi udah dibilang ya, di sini tuh dia ada 10%, ada penurunan 50% karena kan mau dipakai lahannya. Jadi itu tuh salah. Nah, nyatanya bisa gini, setelah rusa dan kelinci dihilangkan, kompetitif tikus hilang, sehingga populasi tikus akan meningkat. Namun, tikus adalah herbivora yang memakan ilalang. Jika tikus ledakan, mereka akan memakan lebih banyak ilalang, sehingga biomasa ilalang makin turun lebih jauh. Tapi, biomasa ilalang turun sebanyak 50% oleh proyek. Sehingga seperti ini. Kalau in reality juga, kalau kita di kota misalnya, kalau kan dipakai nih buat perumahan, nah tikusnya kan akan ini ya, keluar untuk cari makan, sehingga that's why kenapa tikus-tikus kadangkala tinggalnya di GORD, kadangkala tinggalnya di atap rumah kita, karena memang rumah mereka, makanan mereka sudah tidak ada, sehingga itu alasannya juga kenapa kita harus jaga kebersihan supaya makanan sisa itu tidak ada di sembarang tempat dan tidak mengundang tikus ke daerah kita. Mungkin gitu, mungkin ribetnya di sini lebih ke analogi, kita harus paham dulu sih untuk apa ya, si trofik itu biar kita meng try to imagine kayak tingkat tropiknya, karena ini sesuatu hal food change yang unfamiliar, right? Gitu. Jadi ya itulah kalau soal dalam kompetisi pasti sesulit ini gitu. Dan ini tuh sebenarnya masih basic banget loh, ternyata cuman karena kita udah males banget misalnya menghitung, ya jadinya nggak bisa jawab sih. So ya mungkin cukup sekian dulu untuk hari ini. Kita akan next week. I'm not sure also next week. Try to learn another, especially not learn sih, because I think the material we can get in many literature, in many search information, right? In textbooks, ebook, but try to answer the question in with logic. I hope next week or next time another case and more case. So yeah, that's all from me, and thank you so much myself already reading and try to understand again, because the material already passed, right? And yeah, it's okay, learn in basic, because it's important also. Meanwhile, I preparing with another. So yeah, thank you myself. Let's and next week. See you in next week if I'm not lazy to prepare. Bye bye.